Hey YouTube, Sharpedophile here, and it is answer time. I did give you a spot to give me questions, and it's been like 4 days, but it's time to answer because I do not believe anyone else will comment. So, some of these questions I don't even want to read because if you've noticed, I don't know if you have, but I don't curse in my narrations or even in life at all. So, I don't want to read them. I can give you somewhat of what it says, and I really don't even want to answer them. But that's what this Q&A is for. It's not to be taken seriously. Oh my gosh, oh I'm looking at my never mind. Yeah, no, okay. There is, you know how it gives you suggestive videos or whatever on the side here. Well, there's this thing, and it says Sharpedo Pokemon 319 paper craft model, and I want that. Oh my gosh, it looks awesome. Okay, so anyway, on to the questions. Random. Okay, anyway, um, I'm gonna start with the first question here. I could break this into two parts, but I'm not going to. So let's just start off. All right, let's go. This is a Big Cheese 33 Dante. He's going to ask me some questions, and he decides to ask me, can I have your hat? Well, if you live anywhere near a Walmart, then you can go and buy it. They're not very uncommon. I could just say they're very common, but yeah, my hat personally, you cannot come and get it because I would fight you for it, and I would win because I have the hat. Simple enough. Okay, you also asked, how tall are you? How tall am I? I am 5'5" and not still growing. How old am I? I am 17 years old. By like 5 months, something. I can't do math. 5 months, I did it correctly. Oh my gosh. Oh, exactly 5 months. I'm a monster. Oh my gosh. I am so cool. You should all be my friend. Okay. Okay, this question right here. He asked me, blowjob from Electros or titty F star 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 from Jinx. First of all, you spelled Jinx wrong. Okay. All I'm gonna comment on this is Electros sucks, and Jinx deserves bounce as a move. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. And he also asks for his final question here. He says, what made you want to start uploading battles to YouTube? Well, that's a funny story. Actually, it's not really that funny, but it is a story. My friend how should I start this? Okay, one day I was looking up Pokemon stuff for whatever reason. I just got into Diamond. Like, I didn't play Pokemon forever. Then I played Emerald, Diamond, and I got Soul Silver, like, all within 2 months. So I was back into it, and I was looking up videos, and I saw Pokemon Battle Revolution videos, and I was like, what the heck is this? So I looked it up, and I was clicking, and I saw a battle that someone commentated. Well, like, I don't know how to describe it. It was a PBR video, and in the description, it had their entire thought process through the whole game. It was all written. I was blown away, and I was like, wow, how can you think that far in advance, So I look up competitive battling. First person who comes up, MBZ, and I liked him a lot. He was British and whatnot, and he was so cool. And he explained everything he did, and I was like, how can you do this? I have to learn more about this. So my friend, he knew a little bit about competitive Pokemon already. I don't know how he learned it, but he showed me this site called Smoggin.com, and it had all these movesets, and I was like, what is this, And before that, even, I learned about EV training from another one of my friends, and he destroyed me in Pokemon. I was like, I thought I had some good stuff. I had level 100 Lugia, beasting with that Hydro Pump. But, actually, I had a physical Lugia. I don't know. I didn't even know what attack stats were until Soul Silver, but, I just can't believe how newbie I was. But, I had a physical Lugia, and he was absolutely wrecking everything I had, and I asked him how his teams were so good, and he said EV training. He taught me about EV training. I didn't get it, and then he taught me, well, taught me about breeding and stuff, and that was crazy. But I looked up online how to EV train, and I started doing that, and my friends EV trained too, and it was really fun. So we would battle, and that just kind of led into with watching MBZ. I was like, I gotta be like this guy. I gotta narrate battles, because I love to talk all the time, and I love people hearing my voice. And, I am a singer. I am in theater and whatnot, so I'm totally for the attention. So I just thought I have to be a part of this, and that's what I've done so far. So yeah, great questions, Dante. I love you. Get in my pants. Okay. Now, let's see. Leo. Okay, 6 Foot Hacks. He says, Evan, there's some weird guy on your channel. Yeah, that's me. Thanks for calling me weird. Wow, unsub. He says, would you have a mutant human shark babies with Sharpedo? I added an A in there, so that didn't make sense. Let me read it again. Would you have mutant human shark babies with Sharpedo? Obviously, the answer is yes, if it was mutant human, because I'm actually just a giant Sharpedo. And I upload battles, and that really was just some weird guy on my channel. I have a dislike on this. This is a Q&A. Someone really disliked my face. Sobs in corner. Sorry, my mind is everywhere. Okay, yeah, so I'm just a giant Sharpedo, so I just have regular Sharpedo babies with Sharpedo, so that's not even a question. Okay, now Andy asked like a billion questions here. I encouraged him to, so I cannot complain about that, actually. So, let's see. Start with question 1. How many, insert curse word, you can go read it if you want to, do you get on a daily? Well, this certain word means female dog, so, really, I am not a dog catcher, so I barely go hunting for them. I do have a white German Shepherd who is quite the ladies' man, and he is literally a stud. So, you would have to ask him that, not me. I'm not really an expert on those kind of things. Okay. Then he asked number 2, and I know he's not going for perfect grammar here, but he says how big your dick is. And I don't know who Dick is, but I'm sure he's a nice guy, and I don't really know how big he is. So this next question makes no sense to me. Okay, would you shoot me in the left testicle to save my life if someone has a gun to my head? I'm not sure how that would save your life. I'm really trying to figure that one out, because yes, I would do it. If I got to shot somebody. Actually, I'd just shoot the guy. If I have a gun, why am I not just killing the other guy? I wouldn't do that, Andy. I love you too much. I would just shoot the other guy. But what if I'm the one who has the gun to your head? You're not being very specific here. Anyway, either way, I'd shoot the guy, even if it's me. No one harms Andy. Okay, number 4, how fond of me are you? How fond? I am super mega super fond of you. You are the master of Pokemon, and I must be your apprentice, obviously, according to you. Yeah. So, number 5. He says, Sharpedo or Game Shark? Choose wisely. Well, isn't your Sharpedo named Game Shark? So if I pick Sharpedo, isn't that technically both? Why isn't your Sharpedo named Pedophile? Get on that. Jeez. Okay. Number 6, ketchup or mustard? Ketchup all day, every day. Mustard is disgusting, and here's a funny little story. My brother won't even eat custard because it rhymes with mustard, and he hates mustard. But, yeah. And now he's got more questions, and it's on the next page, so hold on. Let me find it. Okay. 7, quantity or quality? It depends on what we're talking about here. Let's see. If it's quantity, I don't even know what's a good one for quantity. How about money? If I had more $100 bills, well, that doesn't make any sense. Okay, yeah, it just depends, because quality. Where are your roots from? My roots, considering my last name, I must be from, like, Ireland or Scotland. But I do have a little bit of Indian in me. You couldn't tell, obviously, from the video. But I had, like, the slightest, like, tiniest bit, but you couldn't trace it to anything. But, yeah, other than that, like, Ireland, Scotland, because, you know, the MC, it kind of a dead giveaway. Opinion of Crest and RU. Crest gets wrecked by Sharpedo, so obviously Crest has no problem in RU. Besides that, you know, I don't like Crest. I never liked him in BL. He's annoying to me, but really, he's so, you could just take him out so easily. You can wear him down. His moves are super predictable. I'm not a fan of him, but it's like a Milotic, in my opinion. You know what's coming, so you can switch into something appropriate. All you have to do is have a well-built team, and Crest isn't a problem. Okay, boobs or the female bottom? Well, and then not necessarily. On a man, let's say, let's say I'm anti-boobs, and let's see, you know, I'm just not gonna answer. Face or personality? Andy, you have both, obviously. Okay, so now let's move on to the next set of questions here. Going to S, what can I ask you that I can't ask you in real life? To which my response is obviously, I don't know. It's kind of weird that you want me to give you questions to ask. I believe that's your job, sir. Why don't you just get off my channel right now? Okay, now Super Mario Poke decided he's going to ask 2 questions, but he's going to ask them in different comments for some reason. So, he asked me, do you always suck dick before bedtime? Well, I'm not sure where you want me to go with that. Again, I don't know who Dick is. You guys are all talking about him. He must be pretty famous. By suck, I don't know what you mean. Does he need vacuumed? I'm not sure. Okay, and he says, do you wear that hat all the time? Pretty much. I'm not wearing it right now, actually, but that's because I don't know where it is. But if I'm not in school, I'm wearing that hat, most likely. So, and he also asks, what other hats do you own? It's actually a statement. I love critiquing people's grammar because it's just funny to me because of how I read it. And, I don't know. I want to be an English major and whatnot. So it's funny to me. But, what other hats do you own? I own a hat that is like, it's plaid and it's tan. And it was from my grandpa, and I got that after he died, and it's awesome. It's so pimpin'. I wore it to the movies once. It really doesn't go with anything, so I don't wear it very often, and it's kind of, you know, like, precious or whatnot, so I don't wear it too much. And it's actually too small for me, and his head was like twice the size of mine. I don't know how I wore it, but yeah, so that's the other hat I like. Never ever asked, do I like MILFs? I'm not going to answer that. Now, Wonderland, he has some interesting questions I like here. If you be any X-Men, who would it be? Well, that's a tough one, actually, because my 2 favorite X-Men, and it's always a toss-up, are Colossus and Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler can teleport, and that would be really convenient, but I don't know if I could get over the fact of being blue and having a tail. Also, his teeth are like, I don't know. But have you guys ever noticed Croat looks a lot like Nightcrawler, like in PBR? If you turn him blue, it'd be all messed up. But yeah, I have to say Colossus because 1, he's got a Russian accent, and that's his Russian accent, and you know, he turns himself into metal, and he can break through Magneto's force fields with a punch, and that is just awesome. So next question, he says, what do you want to be when you get older? like I said, I want to be an English major. I'm trying to figure out what an English major can do. Pretty much teaching and writing. And I do want to be a writer, but also I want to be a video game writer to like write the stories and whatnot of it. And it's this late at night, and I cannot believe I was interrupted. Crazy stuff. I don't remember what I was saying, but okay, I believe I was talking about being a writer for games and doing the story mode and stuff. You know, I think that'd be really fun because I can be really creative, and you know, that'd be awesome because I would get credit for doing that crap, and you know whatnot. I'm sorry, my train of thought is lost from me being interrupted. But anyway, then he asks for his last question: how many pancakes does it take to get to the moon? Well, I am not a mathematician. I am actually awful at math, but I would have to say 3,426,855 pancakes, and that's if you're getting them from IHOP. Okay, now Big Bird Big Daddy asks 5 questions, which I can easily answer with one answer. Actually, one word, 1 syllable, 2 letters. I could just answer no, but I'm not going to. I'm going to say no in every single, on every single one of them. Be specific, because he's such a noob and he needs my help. He has to know the answer to these questions, but he asks, is Zapdos better than Sharpedo? Well, obviously Sharpedo has Ice Beam and Earthquake to protect your roost, and also he has Super Fang to take you down if you want to be defensive. Also, he has a Focus Sash. All of my Sharpedos do. Well, not all of them, but most of them do. And so it's not even a question. That's probably the dumbest question anyone's ever asked me. And now he asks, is Snorlax better than Sharpedo? Are you kidding me? Sharpedo obviously has close combat, and he's gonna wreck a Snorlax all day, every day. Plus, even if Snorlax gets a paralysis on Sharpedo, Sharpedo's still 8 times faster than Snorlax. No joke, no speed investment at level 1. Because Sharpedo is such a monster, he's gonna hit him with that close combat and take him out. He's just gonna get a crit to rub it in his face. Is Sean better than Evan? Obviously, Sean is not better than Evan. Evan is the greatest. Sean is just a copycat name of Evan. I mean, look at it. E-A-N, all in the same one. He's just jealous of me, so he stole my name, but he wanted to switch it a little bit. Now his next question is California better than Indiana? And obviously, Indiana is so great, only a few people even go there because they know, most people know that if they go there, they'll be judged so hardcore about how awesome they're not, and they'll just be kicked out of Indiana. So, obviously, Indiana is better than California, even though you do have Eye in the Tie, you sweaty others. So many narrators from California. What's up with you guys? Everybody's East Coast, West Coast. Well, I'm Midwest. Get out of here. I don't know. Indiana is just so good. I mean, can you go to California and then be able to see 20 miles from your front yard? I don't think so. It's not flat enough. Okay. If you visit Jason and I in San Diego, Jason being I in the tie, or wow, Jason? No, his name is Jason. I got this. If you visit Jason and I in San Diego, will you use your own money to do so? Obviously not. You're going to have to pay because I don't have a job, so just fly me over there. And then I will critique California and then leave promptly. So now I'm the Ty himself is asking the questions here. And he asked me, why are you so awesome? Which I assume that's how he meant it to be read. I'm so awesome because I was born that way. Please do not break out into Lady Gaga. Note to self. Yeah, I'm just so cool. And he asked me, what other plays have you been in besides Guys and Dolls? I used to do theater myself in high school, so I'm curious. Well, I started theater when I was like in 2nd grade, no joke. I was an Annie. I played some sort of orphan without any talking parts, but you know, I sold newspapers, and that was cool. Got to wear fingerless gloves. That was pimpin'. Also, when I got older, I did plays all throughout middle school, nothing notable. But in high school, we did some comedy, Shakespeare, and I was in this play called All Shook Up. It was like an Elvis thing, and I was pretty much the Elvis character, and that was really cool because I'm such a beast to get the lead parts. I was a freshman. What? But yeah, and trying to think what else we did. We also did Fiddler on the Roof, which that was a really fun one. I really liked that a lot. I got to be the rabbi, and I got to ad-lib my part, and that was pretty sweet. Got everybody laughing, because I'm just a monster like that. Refer back to question 1. So, then his third question is, how does a Sharpedo battle when he is not in water? He has legs. Look at him. It's so obvious. How are you missing that? Also, Sharpedo doesn't need to battle on land. I mean, he could if he wanted to, but he just brings his opponent into the water. He also Jedi mind tricks them into thinking that he's a water Pokemon when really his typing is awesome and rapage. So yeah, I don't know where I was going with that, but yeah, that's the answer to your question. And now here's our last set of questions here. I don't know how long this is going. Probably like 15 minutes or so. I don't know. I can't really do math. So, like I said before, see, I'm staying constant. But, Victini493, he asked me, what do you do to team build? Well, let's see. I pick a Pokemon that I like, or that I think I would like to use. And, like, for example, if I picked a Sharpedo, then I would pick something that resisted fighting, electric, grass. I think those are his only and bug. I'd try to pick one Pokemon that can resist all of those. If there's nothing that can resist all of those, I'll just build a defensive core that resists all Sharpedos, but also resists their self. Also, I like to make theme teams, which I think I'm pretty good at making them. That's just me being conceited. Yeah, I like to make theme teams. That's fun too. And a lot of the time, I like to use really frail sweepers, like just 5 of them on a team and then 1 lead. So that's kind of fun to do. So it just depends on what mood I'm in. I have several different kinds for like fun battles and for serious battles and stuff. So what made you want to upload videos? I already explained that earlier in the video, so I'm not going to explain it again. MBZ's awesome. Wow. Okay. Who are your top 10 favorite Pokemon? Okay. Sharpedo's obviously number 1. I'd have to say Gallade and Gardevoir are right up there because they're really fun to use. Steelix and only Steelix, no other form of Steelix. And then I'm just gonna trying to think. Oh yeah, Cacturn's up there too. He's probably above Steelix because Cacturn was a monster in Fortune OU. Yes, that's right. I said OU, not NU. Man, I don't know. I hate Pokemon. Seriously, jeez. It'd probably be easier for me to do least favorite 10. Skarmory being the first 8. Let's see here. Trying to think. Okay, Sharpedo, Gardevoir, Gallade, Steelix, Cacturn. Oh, Arbok. I love Arbok so much. Arbok, Kangaskhan. That's a really fun one. I like to use Ariados. I don't use him very much because he sucks, but I like him because he's a giant spider, and that's just creepy. A lot of NU guys. Ampharos. Oh my gosh, I love Ampharos so much. You can't go wrong with an Ampharos set. I'm literally going to have like a Thunderwave Agility substitute Electro Ball Ampharos set and just show off how awesome he is. Sure, he gets walled by, ground or whatnot, but that's okay because I would have an Ampharos set that looked awesome. Okay, so that's all I can think of. That's probably like 8, 7. I'm just gonna fill Sharpedo in the last 3 spots or 2, whatever it be, and yeah, I'll go with that. if you could give a boost, like in base stats, appearance, move pool, etc., to any Pokemon that isn't used too often in competitive battling, what would you give it? Okay, well, obvious answer is Sharpedo. And if I haven't talked about him enough, I do love him. If I could give a boost, like in base stats, okay. If Sharpedo had an awesome HP stat, I would be okay. He doesn't need any other, like, defensive, special defensive. I just want him to have, like, 115 HP, like, 120, something ridiculous, actually, like 200 HP, okay. Give him that, give him a speed boost still, and I can finally make this, Stalpedo set that I've been trying to make so much. I want a Stalpedo so bad with, like, Toxic and I can't remember. I had a set and I want to use it so bad. Toxic, Super Fang, I don't know. It wouldn't have speed boost then with Super Fang, but I can't remember what the set was, but I had one. And it doesn't work because Sharpedo has awful stats. But it doesn't need a boost in defenses and special defense. Just a huge boost in HP. Yeah, that's what I would do for his base stats. For his appearance, his shiny form, it's really gay because it's like pink and purplish. I would have like an inverted one where it was gold. His body was gold, and then the X on top of his head was blue. That would be freaking sweet. I would use that Sharpedo all day long. I would literally never pick any other Pokemon and have trouble ever winning because it'd just be Sharpedo. I just pick one Pokemon and it'd be Sharpedo versus 6 Pokemon. I mean, I'd win obviously, but it'd be tough. I'm not gonna be unrealistic and say it's not gonna be tough here, but it would be tough. So move pool, he deserves Water Spout. And what's a really good dark move? Night Days. He needs Night Days. Trying to think of what is a good water move or dark move. Like I said earlier, he needs close combat. And give him Fusion Bolt or something. I don't know. That'd be awesome. Give him Fusion Flare even. I don't even care. Really, wow, rhyming. That's good. Yeah, so that's what I would do. And I believe that is the last of my questions here. I'm gonna refresh, see if anyone tried to comment like last second. Even though it was last second. Yep. That's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Sorry for that interruption in the middle. That was really weird. But yeah. I will. What am I trying to say here? Thank you for all your questions. Thank you for getting me up to 200 subs. I know this is overdue, but I'm glad I could bring it to you. Oh man, I forgot I was going through puberty. Anyway, I'm glad I could bring you this special to you guys, and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope your answers were your questions were answered thoroughly. I hope I didn't stutter too much in there. And you guys should have a great day and whatnot. Sharpedophile out.